Today in the Wild Muskoka kitchen, we're going to be making an elderberry chia overnight oats. This is a wonderful, healthy recipe and include healthy immune-supporting ingredients like elderberry syrup so that you can set yourself up well for a busy day ahead. Wild Muskoka Botanicals is a gourmet culinary and cocktails company that uses sustainably wild foraged plants as the base of our products. If you want to get more recipes online or buy our elderberry syrup, you can find it on wildmuskoka.com. We're ready to put this together. So it's really easy. You get to make the entire dish in one, so it actually also doesn't use many dishes, which is really useful. And so we're gonna start by adding our seeds and our oats. So basically we have about a half cup of oats, a quarter cup of chia seeds. You want to use this and not quick oats. Quick oats will actually end up being really mushy if you do the overnight oats technique with them. We've got whole chia seeds, and these are going to actually swell as we make the overnight oats. They're going to absorb quite a bit of the liquid, and these are really, really supportive to the digestive system. Both oats and chia are really healing and nourishing to our entire gut health, and they really are substantial. So as when you consume them in the morning, they help you feel fuller, longer, and really give you that energy that you need to have for a busy day. So I'll put the oats and the seeds into the jar. We're gonna add a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Delicious flavor, also helps support the blood sugar balancing. And then while those are dry, I'm gonna give them a stir, just to make sure the cinnamon is well incorporated. At this point, we can start adding our liquid ingredients. So we're gonna add our half can of coconut milk. You can use regular milk, you can use any type of milk alternative, such as like almond milk or oat milk that you like, but I really love adding coconut milk, a whole coconut milk that has all of that rich coconut fat. Those fats are really gonna help support your brain health, they're gonna give you that energy and vitality and really help balance the starches of the oats with some good fats. We're gonna add about a half cup of mixed berries. And we're gonna do a mixture of the frozen and fresh berries and just mix that together. By including both fresh and frozen berries, you get that nice texture and flavor of the fresh berries, but when frozen fruit melts, it releases a lot of that liquid, and that liquid in an overnight oats is what's actually going to infuse into the oats and allow them to absorb. So I like to use a mix of both frozen and fresh fruit. So here we've got blueberries and raspberries. If you're lucky enough in the summer season, you can actually also be using your wild foraged berries, whether it's mulberries, if you're in southern areas, or again, we have wild raspberries, and wild blueberries are a wonderful addition if you can collect those if you're lucky enough to be in the north. About 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, round out the sweetness, and then our most important ingredient in this formula is our elderberry syrup. Most people just take the elderberry syrup either in drinks or direct shots, but I really love incorporating the elderberry syrup into different recipes in my life, because then I know that I'm getting the good medicinal and the nutrition of these really good berries throughout my diet and throughout my day. And so our elderberry syrup, elderberries are known for being really high in antioxidants. All of our dark berries, you can see how dark this syrup is. That's the antioxidant property of the elderberries. And those antioxidant properties are really, really good for help supporting our cell health, for preventing cell breakdown, and just kind of keeping ourselves nice and strong and healthy. The elderberries themselves are also really antiviral, so really cold and flu fighting. It has other immune supporting herbs such as astragalus and echinacea. It has cinnamon and ginger and black pepper, really good warming spices that help the good medicinal herbs to reach the peripheral parts of our body and make sure that the medicines of all of these incredible foods actually get to the tissues of our body where they're going to be most effective. And then the base of our elderberry syrup is honey. So that will also be a little bit of the sweetener in our overnight oats, along with the natural sweetness of the maple syrup. And then those, good sugars are also helping us give us energy for our busy day ahead. So you just want to make sure that this is quite liquidy, because the oats are going to absorb. The nice thing about this recipe, though, unlike other types of baking, there aren't really any hard and fast measurements required for this. Often when I make this at home, I just kind of throw ingredients together, but just know that it's easy to modify this. If you find that the oats in the morning are too thick, you can just add a little bit more, milk, or top it with a bit of warm water if you like your meals to be a bit warmer. And then I always like to add just a few fresh berries, just mixed in at the top just because I find it looks so nice, and I always find looking at those berries first thing in the morning just kind of cheer me up with those beautiful bright colors. So there we have our Elderberry Chia overnight oats. I'm gonna seal this up, put it in the fridge, and it'll be ready for breakfast in the morning. I hope you've enjoyed this video and a little inspiration on how to use your favorite elderberry syrup for a recipe beyond just taking straight or using in a drink. If you like this content, you can follow us by subscribing to this channel. And if you want to get your hands on some of our elderberry syrup, you can get it on our website at wildmuskoka.com. Wild Muskoka Botanicals is a gourmet culinary and cocktails company that uses sustainably wild foraged plants as the base of our products. Here in the Wild Muskoka kitchen, we bring in the sustainably wild foraged plants, and we create a number of different culinary and drink products that you can incorporate into your daily life and have the taste of wild at home. For more wild food and drink recipes, make sure to check out our website, wildmuskoka.com, and make sure to subscribe to this channel.